Well, hello again. Seems like every day this week so far I've been streaming. In fact, it's only Monday, so what am I talking about? Every day since last Monday I've been streaming. I must admit it is very good to be getting back into the simulators, to be honest, because I've been sitting here all gathering dust. I was going to stream Fernbus, but you know what it's like, too many changes. Don't want to change simulator, and I've added music, I've added more buttons, don't want to make too many changes all in one go, so I'm going to jump back in the bus again, which I only really got working properly again was yesterday anyway. So for those of you who don't know, we're actually in the bus version 1.9. I was running 1.10, which is the beta version at the moment, and it wasn't working too good. Half the buttons weren't doing what they're supposed to do, even although they got configured right. So hopefully I've got everything lined up. Microphone's there, I got my Stream Decks, keyboard, Toby eye tracker, so I think we're good to go. What are we going to do today? Okay, going to stick to the Scania top meter. I seem to be having less accidents with that at the moment. Realistic control mode. Let's have a look at the line in tour. So now with, I'm just going to say recent updates, but since last year's updates, shall we say, which was 1.3 the last time I streamed, and then recently we're into 1.9, 1.10, they've actually added the depots now. So if you really want to extend this, you can actually start off at the depot. But for today, I just want to jump back in again. So we're going to start at, oh dear, don't even try and pronounce it, Herzali, whatever it is. I do apologise to the German speakers out there, but that's where we're going to start. And I'm going to start in the wee hours, because I think everything should all be working the way it should work. And then when I say that, I'm talking about the driver's light. In version 1.10 beta, the driver's light does not light up. Well, it does if you click on the dash, but the trouble is it's so dark you can't see it. So when the door shuts, you just can't see anything, and it's a lot of faffing about. And even though I've got a keyboard shortcut and also my Logitech heavy controller setup, it still doesn't work properly. So I went back to version 1.9. Anywho, let's make sure all my buttons work and let's jump into the sim. 4:30 in the morning, dynamic weather. Let's get started. So it worked a few minutes ago, which means absolutely nothing. Because you think all the things that you have, Stream Deck and Toby eye tracker, and I see audio. And when I say, what are these people doing at 4:30 in the morning? When I say I see audio, I mean I am looking at Stream Deck, but why is my music stopped? Or is it just very quiet? You know, yeah, it's just very quiet. Right, let's jump on the bus. I guess I'm anticipating something to break, that's the problem. Alright, ignition key in, start the engine. Right. So far, so good. So tour number is 26532. Okay, and let's just keep this view then while everybody gets on. Oh, here we go, paying passengers already. 6. Sorry, I'm adding them up. €3 AB, single AB. Right. Excellent. So, what I'm going to do is set the lights up first. There's my main lights. That one there. Okay, now when the door's shut, the lights should go off. And also, I need the passenger lights. There we go. Keep the passengers happy. Let's keep it on that one. Right. Shut the doors. And let's get moving. But yeah, the Toby eye tracker does seem to be working rather well. It says I've got a minute. I've still got doors open, don't I? There we go. That's better. Right, put it into gear, let the handbrake off, and I'm going to leave a wee bit early. Just because I'm useless at keeping to the timetable. Then here's my favourite corner of the sim at the moment. Because I always feel myself pulling my shoulders in. and holding my breath. There we go. Oh, okay.
S- und U-Bahnhof Zoologischer Garten.
I did cut that early, but that's okay. You know, I'm a bus driver. I should be able to get round these corners. Emphasis on should. And I know yesterday when I was streaming, I asked if the movement on the Tobii eye tracker was fine, and it seems to be okay. It's rather smooth, actually. I think not too jarring, so hopefully it won't make anybody motion sick. Right, here we are. Let's open those doors. Get the passengers on board. All of these trustworthy passengers. Now, this junction ahead during the day is very, very bad to get out of. The actual junction itself gets blocked up, to be honest. And I know we're turning a left here. Yeah, check the GPS. Alright, well that's not bad. I've been driving for a whole 30 seconds and I haven't hit anything. Oh, look at the trains! So this is a new part. This is a new part to the sim, and I say new. What I mean is since I last streamed last year, it's new. So in the past 6 months, but I didn't know they had trains. I don't know if they have trams yet. I haven't seen any. Anyway, let's get round this very sharp corner. Oh, in fact, it's not sharp. I need to remember I'm driving Germany. Almost ended up on the wrong side of the road. Alright, and if you can see the GPS getting brighter, it's because with Tobii eye tracker what it does is, oh, stop there. Yeah, actually I think it's something UI, I can't quite remember the name of it, but it hides elements within the UI. So now I'm looking at the GPS, now I'm looking at the traffic lights. I still haven't figured out getting the lighting sorted, but I was messing about with the brilliance and contrast yesterday and the gamma. I gave up actually.
Breitscheidplatz.
And I even have the in-video overlay as well as recommended by NightZap. But the black areas do seem to be too black actually. And I'm sure I've read somewhere that you can adjust it by going into the config file. So I might actually try that. Okay. That's the thing I like about driving at this time of the morning. Not much traffic. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm going to be early, but right, I need to try and start using the speedometer, and I said that yesterday as well. Oh, and this sneaks up on me too. It sneaks up on me. Lack of familiarity of the route, I guess. I was talking to a real world bus driver last year, and he actually said, it can take, it can take from a few weeks to several months to actually learn your route. So as I've only been driving this route for 3 days, I think that's okay there. I don't know where I'm going. Europe car, yeah, I remember that. The reason that I mention that is because during the day the AI traffic is rather aggressive. Some might say true to life. I say really aggressive. Alright.
Budapester Straße.
But I think one of my problems is, again, there's no feeling of speed. And we're in kilometres an hour as well, not miles. But I do tend to go around the corners way too fast. And I only just noticed the traffic lights ahead of the bus stop there. Right, there we go. So far, so good. one thing about the AI people, they do seem to dilly-dally a wee bit. Time is money, people. Time is money. I need to pay for all these bumpers that I keep ripping off.
Corneliusbrücke.
So happy Monday, everybody. It's hope it's treating you well. I just have to drive a bus for a living. Okay. Alright, so here we go. 380 ABC. Thank you, sir. I think we're good. Yeah, everyone else is getting on. Yeah, okay. And Seamus floors it and doesn't even give them a chance to sit down. Oh, they all sat down anyway. But yeah, 2 days now using Tobii eye tracker. I'm slowly getting a feel for it.
Nordische Botschaften, Adenauer Stiftung.
Slowly getting a feel for it. Because I'm used to the Track IR, and where you can lean forward and stuff. This one you can't. So if this left edge of the bus gets in the way of the traffic lights, you can't really look round. You know, I'm moving left to right, nothing's happening, but I'm turning my head. So, you know, you are limited a wee bit with what you can do here. But I've got Track IR plugged in as well, and you know, I may test the two together, but the thing is, I know the shortcomings of Tobii eye tracker. Doesn't make it a bad device by any means. As long as you remember to calibrate it when you change screens. I was saying that it wasn't working in the bus, and it was. It was the fact that I have the bus on my left-hand monitor, and which lane do I need to be in? Sorry, I have the bus on my right-hand monitor where my steering wheel is, and I'd only calibrated the left-hand screen, so it didn't know I was actually sitting here. But I'm not, you know, I'm not sure how that works actually, because the Tobii eye tracker itself isn't based on this. Well, you know what? I don't know what it does. So
Tiergartenstraße.
I guess somewhere along the way it has to sync up with the screen. But yeah, it works fine. Works absolutely fine. And I'll probably try it in Euro Truck Simulator as well. And yeah, I wasn't using Track IR because I had the settings set up rather jarring, you know. And I know when I watch somebody who's streaming who uses Track IR and they don't know if it's set up right, it can make you feel rather nauseous. And yeah, you can see in the mirror there, they're all sitting down. Nice. Woo, thanks dude. But yeah, today also trying out music. Hope it's not too loud. It's all a juggling act. For the past 10 months I've never used music other than opening scene, closing scene and be right back. But after watching many good streamers out there, when there's a silent moment, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of music in the background as long as it's not overpowering. Because we've got me talking, we've got the announcer talking, we've got the game sounds. I don't want it all to become just a loud cacophony. So, right. Oh, bus stop's right here. Right, so this is new. This is new. No idea how we're doing time-wise. Oh, late. There we go. Yeah, the red down there says we're late, which I always find confusing. Single to ABC. There you go. But the one good thing about having the tow eye tracker is I can look there and I can check my left wing mirror. As I said, it doesn't make me any better a driver, but at least I feel like I'm trying to do it right. And the music is Japanese music from Harris Heller, Stream Beats. Doesn't really fit Germany, but you know, again, it's more a proof of concept, making sure it works. And you know, you're never going to please everybody with music. It's one of those things that everyone has their own tastes. But I do like Harris Heller's music. Royalty-free for streamers.
Potsdamer Platz.
Yeah, and somehow from being a minute late, I'm now 2 minutes early, so I do think they still need to work on that a wee bit. Work on the schedule, timetable. But yeah, if you have a look at the buildings in the background, do they look a little bit black? I know it's night time, but I do, and the sky's turning a wee bit lighter there, but maybe I'm being a wee bit too picky here. Right, red light Seamus. But yeah, 3 days ago I started back in the bus again, and it was very unusual because I felt like I had no control over the bus whatsoever. The bus was driving me, but now I'm a little bit more relaxed into it. Oh, I like these bus stops, no passengers. Alrighty. See if anybody gets off. No. Alright. I did my due diligence and stopped, so we're good to go. But yeah, I've only been on this route twice now, and it still looks very, very new to me. You know, I recognise a couple of buildings. In fact, let's pull up the map actually. In fact, you know, we'll do that when we stop at the next bus stop.
S- und U-Bahnhof Potsdamer Platz.
But I do find it interesting the amount of people that tell me they never actually realised that there are bus simulators out there. And there's a lot more people who actually drive bus simulators than you probably realise, to be honest. Right. Oh, someone else just using money. Here we go, €3, thanks. Oh, 4.80. 3.80 paid for. Here we go, 20 cents or pennies, single to ABC. There we go. Smashing. But I remember many years ago when I just started out with Track IR, I found it very, very disorientating. Didn't make me motion sick, but you think your head is looking one way, but your eyes are like constantly staring at the screen, and I did find it very confusing. But the thing is about having a 55-inch television, which is what I'm streaming at the moment on, is it's not so bad, because in a sense you turn your head but you're looking like at the edge of the screen, so it feels a little bit more realistic. You know, it doesn't feel so strange as you normally get with a smaller monitor using Track IR, but I don't know, like I say, I might go back to Track IR after I've tried this for a while. Because really the inconvenience of Track IR, having a cable or having another attachment on your head, it's not a big deal, but you know, it's just another thing that you need to get configured and set up, I guess. Okay. Morning. There we go. Thank you. So how are we doing for time? Oh look, I'm 3 minutes late again. Yeah, I just think that's that don't make sense. It's well, let me clarify that. It's in red, which means you're late, but the time is 4:45, so we're not like 3 minutes early, but it's showing red. Which I just noticed. So I did say I was going to actually have a look at the map, didn't I? Right. So where this green arrow is, all this part below the roundabout on the left, and you know I should actually set this up so you can see the mouse cursor, but I'm not going to fiddle with anything now. But all this lot is new, but then when we come out from the green arrow, that's where we are. We'll do the right, the left and the right, then we'll be back onto the old part of the route again. And yeah, then when we see this place, Friedrichshain Kreuzberg, that area, that's all new. So right. But yeah, it's I'm glad that they added bits on, and I have a feeling they'll be doing some more updates in the future as well. Because really, like, as I said, since June last year, they've gone from version 1.3 to version 1.10, so you know they are really active updating it. The only thing I'll say about Tobii Eye Tracker is that the settings are basically the game works with Tobii Eye Tracker, but I don't think there's any adjustments I can make because I would like to look above my head a little bit more, and I'd like to be able to look round to the left a wee bit more as well. But you know, as long as we can see my mirrors and not too jarring, I'm happy with that actually. Yeah, this Japanese music I was testing out earlier, it really does not fit the scenario, does it? Methinks I will change up for the next time. Okay. Morning. Yep, morning. Alright, everyone's sat down. Let's get going again. Well, I'm really surprised that so far I haven't got lost. But there is still time. There is still time. The traffic's starting to pick up a wee bit as well. But this is why you need to be able to look over your shoulder. Nice. I'm really enjoying this with the Tobii Eye Tracker. Right, now then when we turn right here, this is us back on the old road. And we'll be heading towards Alexanderplatz. I don't know if the passenger lights are too bright. Just turn them down a wee bit. There we go. I care about my passengers. Mind you, the one with the cell phone, that's gonna get thrown out the door in a minute. Okay. The cell phone, not the passenger. Thought I'd clarify that. Friedrichstraße. Here we are. Back in old territory. But I'd never actually considered bus simming before, and I know that OMSI is a classic. It's out there, it's got a huge following, and I never thought about it, and then I'd started seeing adverts last year for the bus, and I thought, you know what, let's give it a go, and it is surprising how relaxing this is. So I'm definitely going to have to go back into OMSI as well. I've got it set up, but never actually streamed it yet. You getting on? Morning. Oh, that's it, you're finding your money. Okay. $3, euros. There we go. Right. Here we go. Super. think I'm getting fixated on those alarms from the cell phones. Alright, we've got a tight bend here, I remember this.
Staatsoper.
See, that's a problem. Again, all my accidents have been my fault, and it's just not having a feeling of speed, really. So I need to keep checking the speedometer. Take it slow, Seamus, take it slower. But I would not like to try and do this using a keyboard. I did play this initially with the Xbox controller, and that was good, but I found I was getting cramp in my fingers. Oh, look at that. A curry, probably currywurst. I haven't had currywurst for years. But I digress. Bus drivers need to eat too. Yeah, now you know you're heading to Berlin when you see that that building there on the left-hand side, the big tower building. I'm not quite sure what it is. Not quite sure what it is. Which basically means I don't know what it is. Okay. Well, this has been rather uneventful. I wonder if it means I'm really stuck. Where's she going? Get back here. Unless you're not getting on, of course. Ah. Let me try something here. Look left and turn my head. Ah, okay. I've got a button that looks left, but then with the Tobii eye tracker I can turn my head a wee bit more, so I need to get used to using... There we go. Found a solution to the problem. Oh, back door's still open. There we go. Man, we got a full crew here. Standing room only with lots of things. So one thing about the bus is that you cannot actually go back and check the tickets. With Fernbus you can. You know, you can actually go back there and check that people have actually paid their money.
Spandauer Straße, Marienkirche.
There we go. Oh, stay there, dude. So one thing, if I remember, from last year is that people wear what's pertinent to the season, not to the weather. So if it's raining and it's in December, they'll be wearing clothing that's suitable for December, not for the rain. So equally in the summer, if it's raining, they'll wear what's appropriate to summer. Again, not pertinent to rain. Right. So this is where we would... This is Alexanderplatz, I remember this.
S- und U-Bahnhof Alexanderplatz, Memhardstraße.
Isn't it nice? She just verified that. So there we go. That bus stop back there would normally where this stops, or terminates, and then I would do a turn round here and I would go back the other way. But this is all part of the new route. Yeah, I do need to change this music. Lee thinks nothing wrong with it. I do like it, but yeah, not really appropriate for driving a bus. I guess unless you're in Japan, of course. Yes, some of the music are actually deleted, and it's from Harris Heller, Stream Beats. It's all royalty-free music. Really love what he's doing for the community out there. He's got every sort of genre out there. But you know what? Maybe I could play the Japanese music when I'm driving my trains in China, because I don't have any routes in Japan, so I might do that. AB, single AB. Thank you, ma'am. Right, you've had your chance. Yeah, I give them like 1 second to get on the bus. If they haven't got if they haven't got on the bus in a second, then you ain't getting on. I've got places to go, people. is me bus. Oh, tailgating Seamus, tailgating. And that was something else that I'm trying to stop doing. Again, it's the depth perception. There is no feeling of how far away you are, and it's too easy to get close. There we go. And I think that the more that I tell myself to do that, the more I realise that I'm doing it. And the more I realise to stop doing it. So, you know, the thing about any simulator is it's meant to be relaxing. And I know a couple of days ago when I jumped back in, this was not relaxing. I was missing the map. I was running into things. I wasn't able to look left and right. So the speedometer down here I couldn't see because I was. I wonder if it'll work. Oops, sorry about that. In fact, let's just leave it alone. Yeah, I was so far back I couldn't even see the numbers. Not that I'm trying to read it, but I couldn't even see the white dots where it was 20, 40, 60, 80, and had to keep looking down here at the GPS. It wasn't relaxing. But now, you know, a little bit calming music in the background. And this is all part of the same album, Sakura Dreams from Harris Heller, which I mentioned earlier. Right. Yeah, I can see my wing mirror. Yeah, I know, extremely wide. At the moment I don't have a feel for how wide I need to go with the turns. Obviously not that wide, but again I'm trying not to run into things. You know, as a bus driver I don't have many goals, just don't run into things. And yeah, I'm deliberately hit across that line, just on the line, because I can see that the road merges ahead here. There we go, sorted. And I also need to do a left turn, right. Car's far enough back, okay.
Mollstraße, Otto Braunstraße.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. I should stop saying that, because every time I get really pleased, that's when I mess things up. And again, I got to remember, this is a 12-meter bus I'm driving. I need to take it slowly. There we go. You know, there's a couple of areas where you can get up to 100 kilometers an hour. Open these doors. But most of it is 50 or 30. And I think there's a section that's 60. Which is not that fast. We think 80 kilometers is 50 miles an hour. Right. I like that. Very nice roadworks. And yeah, I know I'm speeding.
Am Friedrichshain.
Oh, and I'm turning right here as well. Told you that's what happens whenever I think I know what I'm doing. I mess it up. But yeah, so far, yeah. Somebody coughing in the back there. But so far, other than nearly missing this turning, not done too badly so far today. Yeah, and you know what, the more I have some background music on, the more I like it, because well, I've got nothing to say most of the time, I just babble, but you know, it's probably nice to have a little bit of background noise there when the engine's not accelerating away like a good one. But it's all balanced, it's all fiddling with buttons, trying to make sure you get everything right. Not the easiest thing to do, but just more time consuming. I was chatting to a couple guys this morning when we were just testing out the audio, and Daki was on here, and he said the same thing. It's a constant battle trying to get your audio right. Oh, did you hear the bells? Love it. Love it. You know, just little things like that add atmosphere, don't they? So still haven't seen any trams on the tram lines, and I do need to go back and check. I do need to go back and check their actual log, the bill log, and see if that's when that's coming. Right, red light Seamus. But I think that would add a lot if they just had some dynamic trams, you know, just running around AI traffic. I think it'd be rather good. Did see a train earlier, which I had never seen before, but again, the route or the route that I'm doing today is new since I streamed this last year. Okay. And he wants a ticket. Thank you, sir. There we go. And we're good to go. No change. So this journey, I haven't needed any new bumpers or wing mirrors. It's always good. There's that cell phone. Every trip.
Am Friedrichshain, Hofelandstraße.
Every trip, the one with the cell phone gets on the bus. Alright, we got a couple here. Looks like they're getting on. Nice. Oh, there she is, and they're all getting off as well. Look at that in the mirror, it's great, isn't it? Nice, okay. So apparently if you're not familiar with the bus, maybe you've heard of Fernbus, and it's done by the same publisher, Aerosoft. I can't remember if it's TML who've actually the developers.
Todestraße, Danziger Straße.
I used to know this, but again it was like 6 months ago that I did my last stream, really. Oh, slow down. Okay. Man, the traffic's picking up. What time is it? It's oh, yes. I see what's happened. I see what's happened. Right, so if you bear with me, if you look down at the GPS, it says 5:04 departure at the top, but the actual sim time, oh, it's 5:03. My apologies. I thought it said 13:09. That's the date, 13th September. Oh well. Looks like it's just showing red regardless. Because I got 360 meters to do in a minute. Oh, now it says arrive at 5:06. Yeah, just another little bug. But nice if it was raining a little bit. I don't know, just something about sitting at the back of a bus with the rain coming down, you know? I think we've all done it. Right. So 50, okay. Oh, and there's a 30 coming in. I actually saw the road sign there for a change.
Konrad-Blenkle-Straße.
Yeah, once I learn these routes, and again there's only a couple of routes really, once I learn them, think it'd be a lot better than having to constantly keep looking down at the GPS all the time. That's why I miss the signs. As in the speed limits and traffic lights. Oh, paper money. $10, $20 for a ticket to Zone ABC. There we go. Thank you. So I know that, like saying, this really was proof of concept yet again, that the music was coming through. I think it's loud enough. Because again, it's you don't want this huge cacophony of me talking, game audio, music, sound effects.
Kniphodestraße, Storkower Straße.
And again, this isn't really a stream about music. It should be just in the background, but I don't know. I think, yeah, I can hear it. Some of the tunes are a little bit quieter than others, but I don't know if I'd want the audio any higher. Let's wait and see what the next tune is actually. Yeah, and cell phones going off all the time. Oh, and look at that, there's the moon out there as well. Yeah, I think the music is loud enough actually. Just as a background. Yeah, I'm really surprised I haven't hit any curbs yet. It's, but you know what that means. Oh, they are getting on. Yep, you had your chance. Okay. Yeah, if I can get through this one without any incidents, I will be... Oh, I just wonder why that wasn't the road there. I think extremely surprised. So yeah, so 5:09 arrival and the time is 5:07, so I'm 2 minutes ahead. But I'm sure they're working on it. I could actually send them a report from the sim. I'm not going to bother at the moment. Skeptic, how you doing, buddy? They're not wearing masks. No, it's good point actually. Yeah, this was yeah. So there we go. You have me stumped for an answer. You have me stumped for an answer. I need to think of some amusing comment that doesn't sound sarcastic to reply for that. I'll need to think about it. So can you hear the music, Skeptic? It's stopped again. Hang on. Change tunes. I just want to see if the you think the audio level's about right or not. Because after watching everybody streaming that did have music, I realised with mine, oh, turn left here, Seamus. I noticed with mine it was like sounding rather quiet. Where's the road? Oh, there's the road. No music, ah yes. So does that mean you can't hear music? Or, ah yes, you heard it. I think I can hear it. Ah well, I can hear it. But I appreciate you stopping by. I hope the Monday is treating you well. it's rather amusing actually. Kind of chilled, the music level sounds right. Yeah, it's Japanese music, and again it was a proof of concept. I didn't want it to be so loud that it... You see, and now when there's no sound in the background, it sounds okay, I think. Not really appropriate to a route in Germany, but yeah, again, I couldn't hear it and then it came on. Yeah, when you couldn't hear it, it actually was in between tunes, actually. So it was rather, I think I started to say, I can't remember. Earlier on when I was testing the audio, I had more viewers when it just says testing, nothing to see here, folks, basically. And so Skeptic says, on holidays, waiting for dinner and checking if the hotel Wi-Fi can handle Twitch. Yeah, hotel Wi-Fi is never really... I've never... Well, there again, I just get normal, cheap hotels, but never actually found it to be that good. I ended up using my phone on 3G, to be honest, which is better. Right, so I'm going to actually do the return journey, but let me see if this button works. The button, what it should do is throw up a screen. It should also increase the audio volume. Yes, let's see if this one's broken or not. Oh look, my other button still works. Excellent. Okay, so that should have lowered the audio or the music to 40%. I think we're good to go, actually. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, Skeptic. Like I was saying, I had more viewers earlier when I was testing my audio than I do now. But, you know, I find it amusing rather than anything else, to be honest. But I think it's all working. I can't even remember how many scenes I've got set up. I've got a different setting in OBS for every single game that I stream, and it probably takes me about a day just to go through everything because I keep moving things around. I used to use a shared folder on my NAS, but the trouble is even the slight delay of connecting up to the NAS would sometimes you know, throw a hiccup into the stream, especially with my timer. I couldn't remember the name of it, especially with the timer, because it was constantly reading a text file, and sometimes it would just go nap, and then a backup would start kicking in, you know. So I've moved everything off onto a drive on this computer. But yeah, so far so good. Right, I'm going to carry on. I will be interested to see what happens here, because again, this is, yeah, new territory. Right, let's have a look at the map. Okay. So Conway, that'll drive forward. Oh, bus stop. P, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, it's even got right in front of me there. I see it now. I'm just testing something here. Bear with me. Let's let's recenter it. But one thing you'll probably see is, see the light in the cab? Watch what happens when I shut the door. Alright, do you see that the light went off? This is what was not working the other day, and that's why I did not want to actually drive at night. It's because that wasn't working. I'm actually in Berlin, actually, Skeptic. This is all based around Berlin. The first route that they ever had in here was from the airport to Alexanderplatz, but now they've extended out on that. In fact, let me show you. So there we go. Try to see if this will highlight. Yeah, that's where we are now. Where is it? Where's Alexanderplatz? That should be here. There we go. That's where it used to stop. And all of this lot down the bottom here, all this is new. The route used to be above the roundabout, basically. And where is it? We used to start here at the airport, which is not showing. Oh, it's not showing any stops. Maybe because it's not part of this route. Yeah, it's only showing me what's part of this route. But all this lot down at the bottom here is all new. Skeptic says, now that you said it, the doors with the yellow handles just look like, yes, yeah. I know that's the thing, isn't it, Skeptic? Is it like sometimes it's like, oh, obvious now, you know. But yeah, let me show you outside actually. And let me show you the front of the bus. Whoa, sorry about that. There we go. With Berlin written all over the front of it. And there are a choice of buses as well. When I started streaming this, let me jump back in. When I started streaming this last year, he wasn't in. Hang on, we got somebody stuck in the door, I think. Oh, there he is. Thank you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Making me late there. So, departure 5:30. You know what? There is a button for that. So, you see this one up here that I've highlighted? This one here? If I press that, it'll actually sync up to time. And the reason I'm doing that is if you have a look... Whoa, sorry about that. If you have a look down at the GPS, the top it says departure 5:30. Then on the bottom line it's got Tuesday, 13th September 2022, 0512. So we're actually 15 minutes early. So what I'll do is I'll actually jump up there and just do a synchronization, and that way it gets me to leave on time without having to sit for 15 minutes talking and listen to music, of course. So Skeptic says, I live 2 stops, very long stops from the old Tegel Airport. Well, you know what? Let's do that. Let's start at Tegel Airport, and who knows, you might actually recognise it then. Just for you, Skeptic. So here we are, like I say, in Berlin, default map. It's the only map that we have in the bus. I really, really, really wish that we could get developers developing maps for it. And, you know, because OMSI is another bus simulator, got a huge following. I would love this to get the same sort of following, but, you know, it's still in beta. So here's the buses. We've got the Scania Citywide 12 metre. We've got the Manlines double decker. I even know what that is. And the Citywide 18 metre. Now the 18 metre is actually not that bad to drive, and the way I look at that, I look at it that it's 2 9 metre buses stuck together rather than a single 12 metre lump. And you know, it helps me to drive it, getting it around the corners. Skeptic says that one goes from TXL to Alex, should pass my street corner. Wow. And you know what, I really wish that now I had not chosen this music. It's sort of, it is so ethnic to Japan that it ruins the atmosphere just a wee tad. But hey, it's my stream, I'm allowed to ruin it. Anyway, so here we go. Let's do this one during the day, actually. So here we go. Let's we go. TXL, here we go, and let's do the other route. So we're going to start at Alexanderplatz. I could start at the depot, but that adds a huge amount of time. So, in fact, I think I was on the right one actually. Here we are. Tegel. So Berlin is so everything, don't mind the music. Yeah, some of the music doesn't sound as Japanese as this one, even though it's all from the same album, Sakura Dreams. Right, so I think we're set up. Flugel let's change this to... Watch us get blinded by sunshine now. Let's do 2 o'clock. And let's do it... Yeah, there we go. Tuesday the 13th of December. Alright, I think we're good. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you know, when I lived in Germany, I wish I had went to Berlin. I never made it to Berlin. I wish I had. Right. There we go. Look at that. We're at the airport. This just looks... Right, let's get on the bus. I'm always talking about trying to keep on time. And look, you can even walk down the back if you want to. Graphics look a little bit funny. As in fuzzy. Never mind. Oh, here we go. And I don't think there's a blind in this bus. Let's have a look. You know what? Let's stop dilly-dallying. Let's get this started. Ignition key in. Let's get it going. Yeah, this is going to be fun if I don't have blinds. Oh dear. Yeah, this might not be such a good idea. You're going to hear me complaining from now till whenever. You know what? I'm going to change the weather because I can do that. I only figured out we could do this the other day. Let's do dynamic. Let's hope it does something dynamic, like give me some fog or something. Or rain, perhaps. Oh, it broke it. Well, that wasn't very good. What have we got here? Skeptic says, wow, they really look like BVG buses. Ah, yeah. So I clicked the wrong button or I broke it there. Not quite sure. Change it to miserable. Yeah. Oh, you know what? There we go. We got some snow. As he walks into the bus. Okay. That's better. Right, here we are, guys and girls. So we've got 38330 is the tour number. 38330. Alright, let's see if anybody's going to get on. Oh, one person. Nice. And a bit. Nope, didn't want a ticket. I can live with that. Let's get some lights on. So here we are, leaving Berlin Airport. So forward gear, handbrake off. I think I've still got the back doors open. Yeah. You can always tell with the noise from the doors. I'll read it in a minute, Skeptic, but let me get around this corner. And I'm leaving 5 minutes early, but oh well. But look at the difference in traffic. You know, compared to when we're driving earlier in the wee hours of the morning. I just hope no one's got their cell phone ringing. The Skeptic says you'd be the first Berlin bus driver to reach their destination in the snow, so the sim should reward you for that. Yes, it should. Right, let's get the wipers going. There we go. But yeah, a couple of days ago I was finding the sim actually rather frantic for me. Just because, again, it was like I'm pulling my shoulders in, not knowing which button to press, you know, not feeling relaxed. So let's get change lanes. And I couldn't even see the wing mirror. Right, this stuttering that you see in the tunnel, that's a known bug that they have actually fixed in version 1.10. And 1.10 beta is out, but it doesn't work too well for me. So I'm back to 1.9. Oh, stop, Seamus, stop. But yeah, I know this route fairly well. Man, look at the traffic. And I tell you what, when we look at the, if you can see the aluminium wheels, they've actually got red brake, the brake calipers. Don't know if you can see that or not. They've done it. Ooh, dude, stay there. If I have an accident today, it won't be my fault. All right, excellent. And I am looking at something. I am looking at something. And I should be looking at the lights. Oh, here we go. Just for your amusement.
Tickets, please. Tickets.
What's the next stop? I have no idea. No, this one.
Tickets, please. Valid tickets only, please.
I've got loads of those little audio files. But I couldn't find it. I've got so much writing on each of the buttons, I couldn't find the one I was looking for. Yeah, well, you got to be polite. And in case you wonder who that was Annalisa. Yeah, that was Annalisa did that for me. I've got like 30 different audio recordings. Right, dude, I'm on a priority road here. See that? That's it. Stay there, mate. Even I know what that yellow diamond means. Right, there's another. This is a priority road, and they will just fly out like nobody's business. So, Skeptic says Berlin is literally the crumpiest. Oh, you mean grumpy? Yeah. I think most major cities are actually. Right, you guys stay there. Oh, you're going to come out anyway. Oh, and the orange one. Yeah, I would say this is grumpiest. Yeah, I had a feeling you meant that.
Buchholzweg.
You want to try going to New York or London? I think all big cities are like that. Just rush, 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 rush. So, do you recognise anywhere yet? Oh, there we go. You're going through an industrial area at the moment. And I should know this is a 50. Stay there. See that? Look. Guys. You don't know your own road signs. Come on. Look at the tailgating going on the left there. Oh. Nice. Isn't that funny that you recognise all this? This is a one-to-one scale as well. With Euro Truck Simulator, I think that's like 1 to 10 or 1 to 6 scale. I can't quite remember which. But this, what they've tried to do is a one-to-one scale. Berlin and the surrounding area. Oh, look at this, Air Berlin. Is that even a thing, Air Berlin? So, where we're stopping here, one of the other routes actually comes out here and then heads back towards the airport. Wow, a lot of people. Maybe we should make them way outside and freeze. There's that cell phone. Oh, and she wants to pay with cash. Yeah, I never actually heard them. So you will excuse my driving here because they, as I said, they don't let you out. Oh, there we go. I've stopped him. Come on, blue truck. Right, what's he doing? Oh, yellow one's waiting. Is he waiting? No. Oh dear. Now he's waiting. Good grief. Made it. Yeah, that junction, it's Sticks in my memory as being impossible to get out. Alright, you have to bear with me there, Skeptic. Trying to drive a bus here. What does it say? Don't text and drive. Even looks like the data ticket prices. Yeah, and it's all in euros. Oh, they went bankrupt. Yeah, I'm actually flying to Frankfurt next month on Lufthansa. So, yeah, can't say it ever. Were they like a small airline or like a domestic airline? Were they Air Berlin? I guess with a name like Air Berlin, you're really stating that you're a local airline. What are we for time? Wow, I'm a minute ahead of schedule. But this is much nicer than looking at that sun glaring earlier. That would have been rather impossible. And again, I don't think they have.
S-Bahnhof Beusselstraße.
I don't think they have blinds in these buses. Alright, keep your speed up, Seamus. And I think there's a kebab stop just coming up as well. It's funny how you remember food and drink. And I think I need to be in the middle lane here. I can only be wrong. There we go. Squeeze the bus through here. Shoulders in. We got it. Yep. Look at that. I call that good drive. Yes, your stop. Nice. So Air Berlin was the second German airline, somewhat between a cheap airline and a full one. Ah, okay. I got you. How cool is that? It's on the bridge over the S-Bahn lines. That is so funny. Isn't it strange that simulators are getting so good nowadays? There's that cell phone. Simulators are getting so good, and the people that go out there and get all the information to make it look real, you know? Totally incredible. Alright, nobody clip me. Nobody clip me. As my right side is clear. I'm going to stay in this lane actually. I should be in the bus lane, shouldn't I? Yeah, lane's clear. The only problem is after driving this simulator for 3 days, I really feel like I could drive a bus now. So, you know. Not so sure I'd want to drive one over in America though. Not so sure I'd want to drive one over here. Things are fairly optional, you know, like speed limits, traffic lights, stop signs, yields, indicators. Don't like driving. I don't like driving over here, I will admit that. I'm sure that used to be a kebab stop. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that used to be a kebab stop. Yeah, Skeptic says she felt like she could, oh, need to open the door, that she could fly a plane after flying the Cessna 152. Yeah. 20 cents. So what is it, Skeptic? I've asked this before, and not to you, and I can't remember. The euro, is it euro cents or is it pennies? And I think we turn left. In fact, I need to change lanes actually. Woo! Indicating, mate. Alright. Yeah, that's scary. The way they just blow it, but it's AI for you. Or true to life, whatever you want to call it. I'd probably call it true to life actually. Euro cents. Right. You know what, I'll remember that because the euro makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, terrible joke, I know. If I just think of that, the euro makes no sense whatsoever. I'm rather proud of that one. Look right. Hotel and pensions? Hang on. Oh, okay. Ah. So you're recognizing stuff then? Right, get those wipers off. Alright, and we've got a left turn coming up here, I think. Not this, I mean ahead. Right, let's see if these wipers will go off. There we go, stop snowing. Oh, right, yes. I saw your comment and I thought, I bet you're going to add something to it. Yeah, Skeptic says it's insanely good. It really is, isn't it? It really is. And in the wee hours, like I'm saying, I like driving at night when there's a lot less traffic. But, yeah. Okay, who's that? Turn your ringer off. I haven't got patience for this. Next will be a left turn into Turmstrasse. Yeah. That's funny. Oh.
Turmstrasse, Beuselstrasse.
There we go. Oh man, we're getting a bit fog now. That is so funny. You announced it and then she just said it. That's great. So I hope you've got a ticket, Skeptic. Hope you're not thinking you're getting a free ride here. You know, wing mirrors cost money. Yeah, that was me skidding. Yeah, this was the left turn I was talking about, actually. Yeah, I bet you never thought you'd find Seamus McNeil driving a bus around Berlin. Stay there, mate. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Yes.
Sorry for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. The driver is picking the rear bumper up from the road, and we should be returning to service shortly.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that? I knew I was going to run into things. I bet them these doors. Hey Mechanical, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm back in the bus again, mate. So, we got a Skeptic on here who this is her home territory. Always had a student ticket. Always. Yep. And how old are you as a student? Are you sure you're a student? Alright, come on, let me out, people. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Alright, there we go. Right, what have we got? So, Skeptic said if you'd taken a left turn up to the bridge near the bakery, you would have driven past your house. Wow. That's incredible. I tell you, that is incredible. Skeptic said that's the most unrealistic thing, Berlin bus drivers apologising for delays. You know what's interesting is in Scotland, and I'm not sure if it's the whole of the UK, whenever you get off the bus you always thank the driver. I don't know if they do it anywhere else, but in the UK you always say thanks driver when you get off, which I think is nice. I can't remember any Berlin bus drivers actually. I think I always used to get the train or drive, because I had my Ford Capri when I lived in Germany. So not anymore, but I was in Berlin. Yeah. I used to keep my student parking pass in my window, and so whenever I was back in Edinburgh, I'd always use my student parking, even though I was in the army at the time. Naughty me, I guess, eh? Right, what have we got? Yeah. Note to self, change music. It's starting to sound plinky, 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 plink. And that's not to disrespect the music in any way. Whoa, what are these people doing? Dudes. Oh, don't. I've got a green light there. Do I? Yeah, I've got a green light, which I can't see anymore. Ah, you know what? They're all stopping. I need to keep going.
U-Bahnhof Turmstrasse.
Alright. So it looks like at the moment we've just got one rear bumper that we need to replace, which is actually an improvement. Let me get this right turn out the way, and I will read what you just said there, Skeptic. Okay, Skeptic says, yes, I do in Switzerland. It's quite common, not in Germany. At least not in bigger cities. Ah. I cannot honestly say I've ever been in a bus in America because our bus service is extremely limited. So much so you really don't want to even use it, to be honest. Alright. Okay, my second most hated corner is this guy. I can do it. I can do this. Now I can see my wing mirror. Hey. There you go, getting smug again. That means I'm due to have an accident. Wow. I'm 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Which I don't actually believe. I think it's broken, but... Right, let's have a read of what you said there, Skeptic. If this was Turkish music, it would be super fitting. Yeah. You're driving through a Mobit, which is mainly Turkish. Yeah. Soonish is the Mobit prison leftish. Leftish than the Berlin Central Rail Station. Sweet. So this is very interesting that you're recognising everything, and I've got... This is really cool. Yeah, I used to like drinking the Turkish coffee. Very, nearly. Very strong, very bitter. But I don't know, I think it's an acquired taste, but Turkish coffee, definitely one of my favourite drinks. But yeah, to anybody that's new to the stream, the music really was just a proof of concept. So I've got Japanese music playing in the background, which does seem a little bit strange here when I'm driving a bus in Berlin. But again, I was just trying to test things out. I'll probably change it next time, actually. This is the first time I've streamed since April last year, and I've actually had music other than opening credits and Be Right Back and closing credits. And I'm wondering if it's stopped. Oh no, there it goes. Interesting. Skeptic says, I hope you don't fail your mission for being on time early. You know, the thing with this is it doesn't really penalise you anyway. I think there is a single speeding camera, but I don't think it's actually working yet. And you don't get any fines for running into things. But as you've seen, I try not to run into anything. Right, stay there, mate. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Taxi drivers, right. Now's coming out all my Freudian slips yelling at taxi drivers. Look left, is that the prison? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. Very cool. I'm actually quite surprised I'm still on the correct route, in all honesty. But yeah, so it's very nice that you jumped in, Skeptic, and were able to drive in your own... Whoa!
Hauptbahnhof.
It's funny, when you yell at your brake pedal, it actually makes you brake quicker, so... Alright. This is so cool though, Skeptic, that you're able to recognise so much out there. And I need to change lanes again. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. It's very kind of you. But I hope the day is treating you all well. If you'd like to hit the follow button, please feel free to do so. It doesn't cost anything. If not, then I'm just more than happy with your company. Good to have you here. Yeah, Skeptic says she'll yell at her alpha next. Working and lurking, dude. Is the whole oh, stay there, stay there. Is the whole planet going to be calling each other dude before long, I think. And there's Viper. Hello, hello Viper. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you here, mate. Right, I don't remember this. But one thing about this route is that there was parts of it that were broken. I really do not remember this part of it. In fact, in a wee second, I'll have a look at the map actually. I think I can stay with you until Hauptbahnhof. Yeah, that's one thing that I did try and learn to pronounce. Stay there! Ah! Pig. You pig person. Pig, pig, pig. Right. Right. Need to head down to grab dinner before it's gone. Right, here's the map. Let's have a look. Right. So I can't remember. I can't remember if... Oh no, this is all Invalidenpark. I remember this one. Yeah, so this is all part of the old route. Yeah, I remember this. It's just been so long actually since I've been here. But yeah, that was interesting that you recognise the prison. The fact that it says they done a 1-to-1 scale. You are Hauptbahnhof pronunciation approved. Thank you. Some of the other ones, I would love to learn to pronounce them a wee bit better. But oh, red light. Red light, red van. That means stop, Seamus. Right, let's have a quick look outside. Look at that traffic. Look at that traffic. Mind you, look at that bus. Let's get a picture of it. Love it. Oh, that's my head moving around. Right, looks like we're going again. And that cell phone's... Did I mention about that cell phone's going to get chucked out a window in a minute? Might not be now, but it's definitely going to be later. I think we'll stay in this lane. There we go. But look at the cars. Honestly, the details that they've got on these cars. Absolutely incredible, I think. So, yeah, I should. When you said look out the left window, I should have actually done this, and I could have seen it better. Oh, we're moving. Right. I need to not get lost here. Yeah, stay in this lane. There we go. We've got a red light, Seamus. There we go. I wonder how many German bus drivers talk to themselves. You're a bit close, mate. Is the bus moddable? Says Mechanical Madness. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. The thing is, I've not really been looking for mods, and as this is still in beta, there's a lot of work still getting done to it. Maybe some new skins, perhaps, but I'm not sure beyond that, mate. You know, one thing that I was trying to change was the night lighting, because the black areas are really, really black, as in no detail whatsoever. But yeah, I'm actually. I'm actually rather pleased. I've only had one accident today. Nothing on my right. Just change lanes. Oh, look at the builders on the right there. Nice. Yeah, I'm a very excitable bus driver, I think. So Mechanical Madness said, okay, I thought it was released. I've not kept up with it. You know what's funny, Skeptic? Neither have I. I need to open the front door. The last time I streamed this was June last year, and we were on version 1.3. Hear the sound of the roadworks out there. Oh man. Love it. But yeah, we're at 1.9 at the moment, and we're at version 1.9. Yeah, take care, Skeptic. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll catch you again soon sometime. Enjoy your lunch, dinner, tea, whatever. In fact, no, it's probably going to be tea, I guess. Yeah. Really need to change this music. Or maybe some of the tunes. Maybe some of the tunes, actually. Oh, look at that. They blocked the junction. This is like real life. Yes. Oh. Nice. That was actually entertaining to watch. Some of the simulators out there, the AI is so bad, it will actually block a junction and you can't get around it. But that was interesting to actually watch there. So again, looks like we've got a few more people watching. Thank you very much. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day out there.
Invalidenpark.
Yeah, I need to remember the road changes here. Whoop. Oh, let me out, guy, let me out. Thank you. Yeah, compared to what I was driving earlier, this is really busy. But you know what? This is what happens in real life too. So one thing... In fact, let's put the handbrake on. And I'll try not to move this too much. But yeah, look at this. Man, we got there's that cell phone. There's that cell phone that keeps ringing. Or is it you? Or is it you? Yeah, it could be any one of these. Man, we got a full bus. Oh dear, I'm making my cell motion sick there actually. So let's jump back in the cab. Good timing. Let's get going. Handbrake off, and away we go. Yeah, try not to do too much of that moving around. As I said, I know when I'm watching other streamers it tends to give me a headache. Right, nice and slow, Seamus. You got this. This is my third pet hate corner. But hey, I'm driving a 12-meter bus here, so... And I think we're in a 30. Yeah, we're back in a 30. Alright guys, priority road, let me through. Man, I don't know where all these people are going to go. I hope some are going to get off. Oh, there we go. Single ticket AB. Right. Oh, and there's one more. Okay. Single ticket AB. There we go. Mechanical said, that's pretty cool. I can't play a game in VR now. That's my trouble. You know what's funny? I can do the flight sims okay in VR, but anything to do with driving, literally within seconds. I've tried to get over the nausea, but my word, it just really does my head in. Yeah, that means somebody wants off. But yeah, flight sim in VR is fine, but yeah, driving just...
Charité Campus Mitte.
I don't know if it's the fact you're closer to the ground and you should be feeling like you're moving. But in an aeroplane, other than taxiing and landing and taking off, you know, you're in the air, so... I don't know. But yeah, I gave up with VR. in anything to do with driving. Where's my doors? Okay. All right. All of these honest passengers. Oh, can I get round? Oh, made it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Squeezing through. There's Little on the left. Maybe I need to stop and get some coffee. That's the thing about this. It's been so long since I've been in it, the simulator, and I'm noticing the things. I mean, Little's always been there, but I'm noticing quite a lot of stuff that they've actually added and changed and improved. So really pleased with where it's going. But I mean, they've been making this for over a year now, or it's been in beta for over a year. As I said, I hope they keep on improving. So Assetto Corsa is amazing. Driving VR, yeah. Oh, dude. That was close. Yeah, Assetto Corsa I really like, and the reason I like it is because you can get some of the old classics. I got the Mini Clubman's, or the Mini Clubman car actually, and I love it. I'm not really into anything too fast as such, but yeah, really enjoy driving the Mini Clubman. Or is it Mini Cooper? I might have the name wrong. The Mini anyway. Let me out. You do have to drive rather aggressively. I've said that before, but in this simulator they will just not let you out. Okay. So according to this, I'm now about to hit a car. I'm now, wow, 10 minutes behind. Spent many years in Assetto, says Mechanical Madness. Nice. I only got it a couple of, I got Assetto Corsa and God, the newer one, I can't remember the name of it. But I haven't played it that often. I tend to either drive buses or trucks. Flight sim occasionally. But racing has never been my cup of tea, but I like Assetto Corsa just because, you know, just because you can jump in a Mini and drive around for an hour or so, you know, without even worrying too much about racing. I guess I look at it more of a driving simulator. For me anyway, it's more of a driving simulator than a racing simulator. I just like calm, you know. Never really been into the racing too much. And like I say, guys, the stuttering you're seeing is within the sim. It is a known issue, and in tunnels it's really bad. And I saw in the last update that they are working to fix that. Right, we're heading back towards that tower again. What time is it? Oh, afternoon. Afternoon. Yep. So Mechanical Madness says, starting to miss my... Oh, hang on, let me get it here. There we go. Starting to miss his driving, but it's annoying having to swap the wheel and gearbox. Yeah, you know what, that's why I've got two huge tables in front of me. One of them has got the steering wheel, the gear lever and pedals. My other table has my flight sim stuff. Because yeah, I know... It's funny, it only takes a minute or two, but it's a constant inconvenience, isn't it, mate? I know exactly what you mean. Back to Friedrichstraße. I know exactly what you mean. You guys all stay there, and we'll all have a good day. But yeah, one thing that I have noticed is the lighting in the sky is actually much improved. Much improved. And as I mentioned earlier, but I really hope that they continue to work on it. The thing about a lot of the Aerosoft stuff is it seems to be in constant state of beta. Again, not a criticism, it's like Fernbus. We're on build 29, but it's still in beta, and Fernbus has been out for years. So I'm hoping that they keep developing these games. And yeah, call it a game. It's you're never going to find me out. You can call it what you want. I said the other day you can call it a sardine if you want. It's as long as you're enjoying it, that's what matters. Okay. Go. Alright, so give you a change. Single to ABC. There we go. So this is the longest I've been in the bus since June last year. And yeah, it's taken me a little bit while. Oh, look at the crane moving above. Wow, that was very cool. It's taken me a while to get a feel again for where the edge of the bus is. You know, to actually feel comfortable. It's a bit like, you know, most of us know how to drive, but then you buy a bigger vehicle or a different one and you feel like you've never driven before. And yeah, 3 days ago I jumped back in the bus. Exact same feeling. I thought, okay, I got no clue. Now look at them, they all want on my bus. Now she wants a ticket. Okay, single to AB. Wonderful. Or wunderbar, as they would say. And that really is about the limit of my German, I think. Oh, is it starting to rain? Yeah. But yeah, I hear you, Mechanical Madness, seriously. It's like this wheel that I'm using now, I had for... It's an old... it's a Thrustmaster. Can't remember the name of it. It's got force feedback. I've had it for like 7 years. And I never used it because, again, I have to unplug your USB stuff, replug new USB stuff. And it become just it turned into an annoyance when it shouldn't really have, you know. It just become a pain. Red light, Seamus. What are police about? Yeah, well, we can't. In fact, you know what? Let's pull up the map and have a quick look. Yeah, I mean, we're nearly there. This is our last stop, Alexanderplatz. And really, this is the old route. This whole, well, it doesn't actually show you it used to show you the well, it does there with the H's actually. So this from Flughafen Tegel, from the airport, Berlin airport, to Alexanderplatz is the original route. And yeah, but again, you think I've never done it before. Mechanical says, likewise, I have an old modded G27 that's still going, but the Alpha took its position. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have limited funds and limited space, mate, don't we? And limited time as well, I guess. Oh, I just heard fire trucks or an ambulance go by. Yep, there they are, all bailing out. That is so cool. Oh, hear that? The chimes? Wow. Last stop ahead. Right, nobody hit me. So I'm going to say that I've done this without any accidents that I caused. We did have one little bumper there, but I'm sure that was not my fault. And this was as far as you used to be able to go before.
S- und U-Bahnhof Alexanderplatz, Memhardstraße.
But for those of you that have joined later, just want to say thank you very much again for keeping me company. I was going to stream Fernbus, just never, I don't know. I just want to, let's say, I wanted to get everything sorted with the music, and I knew the bus was working and OBS was all set up for it. Now I know the music's working, I'll probably put on more appropriate music. The Japanese music is enjoyable, but not really, doesn't suit the stream, you know. So I'll probably change the music, and maybe next time I do a stream it'll be either Fernbus or maybe Train Simulator 2022 again. For those of you that had the misfortune of watching me driving in America the other day, I did not learn the American train lighting signs, so I had no idea what all the lights meant. I finished it. Not quite sure how, but I managed to finish it. Alright, I think this is our last... In fact, let's have a look at the map. Why is it showing... Yeah, the map in this game is a little bit funky, and I said that the other day. So according to this, it's shown that I need to do a U-turn and then drive all the way back to here. We shall see. It's probably going to finish in a minute, actually. Mechanical Man has said the thing is I'm OCD with my cables. You know what, mate? I think we all are to a degree. You know, we all like things neat, tidy, working, but then you have to unplug something and then you have to uncable it all again. It's yeah, I've been there, buddy. Did I open the doors? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, there we go. I had a feeling that the route was going to be complete and that the map was broken. Yeah, the map does have its issues, and I hope they'll fix it. But I think I'm going to call it a day there. I'm not quite sure what time I started to stream it. You know what? Let's do this. Bear with me a second here, actually. Oh, nearly 2 hours. Wow, it's amazing how time flies. Well, I just want to thank everybody for keeping me company. I hope that the music added rather than detracted from the stream, even though the style of music isn't really appropriate. It was just, again, it's what I had. It's what I had handy. So thanks again, and I'll catch you all again soon, either on your own stream or on mine. And take care for now, and all have a great day, and bye-bye for now.
Simple, dear. I still be